Hey y'all, so in my previous video I had mentioned how to differentiate between the 64.5 and the 65 just based off of the engine code. But mine being an actual 64.5, I just wanted to give you guys a brief overview about my car's history and some of the upgrades that we did to it to make it more reliable. Now I'm not going to say it's 100% reliable because as always there's going to be that room for error, and that goes for all vehicles, not just the classic ones, but I just kind of want to give you like an overview of all the upgrades that we did to it. The most notable thing that we did to the car was replace the 170 inline six-cylinder with a 302 V8 out of a 2002 Mercury Mountaineer. So I guess it's safe to say that she is no longer a Secretary's Mustang and she's got a lot more horsepower under the hood. So she's been a California car all her life, built in San Jose, California on July 15th of 1964. Something that is quite interesting is that they didn't start producing them in San Jose until July 10th, so she actually has a really low production number, which is number 310. Now those who have a Mustang produced in Dearborn, Michigan may have an earlier date code, but a much larger production number. This is just due to the fact that they just reset the numbers whenever they started producing them in San Jose. Here's a video of the undercarriage of the car whenever we were trying to diagnose the transmission. Now, this is a transmission out of an 80s Mustang. It is a Ford automatic overdrive. Now, that extra gear really helps with the gas mileage, especially since it's gotten up to $5 a gallon. So as far as the undercoating goes, we just got some truck bed liner from Home Depot and rolled it on with the paint roller. We just wanted to give it a little bit of extra protection from rust and stuff like that. So to ensure that my car could handle the weight of a V8 motor, we had to convert the original 4-lug suspension to a 5-lug suspension. As you could see, the coil springs gave us a little trouble as we were putting them in, so here's a picture of me going back in and just touching up the paint. So we went ahead and added disc brakes to the front. Now something that I would like to point out is that it's kind of difficult to find the spindles for a V8 Mustang. So if you're having trouble finding those, you could use the ones out of a 75 Ford Granada. Since my car didn't come with power steering either, we went ahead and bought an aftermarket Borgenson power steering box, and honestly this makes a really big difference with the way the car handles. I would like to give a huge thank you and a huge shout out to Jeff and Steven over there at Robinson's Racing and Performance in Bakersfield, California. They helped me get the Holly Sniper EFI, the air conditioning, and the wiring to the car to get it running and everything like that. They also replaced the core support for my radiator, and when I tell you that the quality is so good that you would have no idea that it was replaced. That's how good they are. So if you guys are in the Bakersfield area and ever need work done to your vehicle, these are the guys to take it to, because whenever I tell you that they do not mess around when it comes to the quality of their work, it's just exceptionally amazing. So now that my car is running and driving on the road, we've been trying to just put some more miles on it and stuff like that. Now there are a few minor things that we need to do, like some paint, and of course we got to get a radio in it. But just seeing the thing that I worked so hard for come together, it's just been like a major dream come true, and this experience has been amazing.